Now, before we take the next phone call, I got some great news for all the Sagittarius people who are watching the show. And that great news is, Sagittarius, or if you have Sagittarius rising sign in your astrology chart, is that your ruling planet, Jupiter, is about to go direct. But Jupiter goes direct on April 8th. And Jupiter has been retrograde ever since December the 8th. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. We could put 1,000 Earths in Jupiter. That's how large it is. That's how big it is. And Jupiter, of course, is the co-ruler of the sign Sagittarius. Well, I'm saying co-ruler, but Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. And in old school astrology, Jupiter also ruled the sign of Pisces. Now, when Neptune was discovered, Neptune was the sign Pluto. Neptune was assigned to Pisces. But Jupiter is the co-ruler of Pisces, and in my mind, Jupiter is the co-ruler of both Sagittarius and Pisces. Now, Sagittarius, come April, it's on your mark, get set, go. I know my executive producer, Deetra Kelsey, is saying, yeah, because she's a Sagittarius. Now it's time to get things done. Every planet takes a cosmic time out. Like we have Mercury retrograde, we have a Venus retrograde coming up later this summer. Saturn currently is retrograde, so it's giving a lot of Capricorn people a chance to adjust and a chance to take a break. This Jupiter retrograde is in the sign of Leo. So it also gives Leo people an opportunity, because Jupiter comes around once every 12 years, and Jupiter is retrograde right now. Next week, on April 8th, that's when Jupiter goes direct and is not going to stop. It's going to hit the sign of Virgo in August, and we won't have to worry about, or Sagittarius, or if you got Sagittarius rising, or if you're a Pisces, or you got Pisces rising, is the ruler of Jupiter. You won't have to worry about another Jupiter retrograde until January of 2016. Sagittarius people, make it happen. If you're a Pisces, make it happen, because your ruling planet is going direct, and it's going direct in the sign of Leos. If any Leos out there, listen to what I'm saying. If you got Leo rising, Jupiter's in your first house. This is one of the most fortunate times of the year, and you won't get another opportunity like this for another 12 years, because that's how long it takes Jupiter to come back around. So and this benefits a lot of the fire signs, the Leos, the Sagittariuses, the Aries. Jupiter will be making a trine to Uranus in the sign of Aries. So this Jupiter going direct is very important, especially for your Sagittarius people, Sagittarius rising. If you have planets in Leos and Sagittarius and Aries, all the fire sign, now is the time to take advantage of what's going on in the heavens from an astrology and from a numerology point of view. 212-757-1393 is the number to call. Now, I just want to talk about astrology 101 and just learning and being accepting of astrology and numerology. I said something early in the show that most African Americans and a lot of people around the planet are faith-based people. We like to pray. I pray also. But learn who you are. This is 2015. It's not 2005. It's not 1995. It's not even 1975 anymore. The world has evolved. Know who you are from an astrology and numerology point of view. You want to know right now, give me a call, 212-757-1393. We are live from New York City. Now, we have one more tidbit to drop on you, and that's April 2015. It's going to be a number 3 month. We take the universal year of 2015, which is the number 8, And then we add April, which is the 4th month. So 8 plus 4 equals 12. And the laws of numerology say any number we add up, we have to reduce it to a single number. And 1 plus 2 equals 3. So this is the month of social activity, a month of creativity, and especially for you. I can't tell y'all enough. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, you have a window of opportunity from now until August to make things happen, make things jump in your life right now. If you have Aries rising, a lot of people don't even know their rising sign. Know who you are so you can know how the planets are moving and spinning and turning in your life. I think we have time for one more phone call, but again, remember, April 2015 is a number 3 universal month. Bring out your creativity. Caller, you're on the air with Z Starman.
Z Starman, so happy to be on. This is Amir, 3848.
Amir, how you doing, my brother?
I'm all right. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you, but I'm here now, and here's my question.
Yes, sir.
I need a car and a woman to go with it.
Well, I know you spend some of that money, Mr. Pisces. You'll have a car and a woman to go with it. But see,
I hope the money is in the trunk.
You're funny. He hopes the money is in the trunk. Well, let me just bring up your birthday real quickly. Well, one thing about Pisces, over the last couple of years, Pisces, they've had to deal with their ruling planet returning to its home side. March 8, 1948, right, brother?
Yes.
Not March 8, 1948. So you've had to deal with your ruling planet come back home. This is interesting. You're the third caller I've had tonight that has the moon in Aquarius. What time were you born?
11:45.
AM or PM?
AM.
11:45 AM. So every caller that I've had tonight has had the moon in the sign of Aquarius. So you have the moon, and that's interesting. I have the moon in the sign of Aquarius, so these calls were meant to be and meant for people to talk. But again, from a numerology point of view, this is a year, whereas 8 and 3, 16, 7, this is a year, brother, that you have to start all over again. It's a point where you have to start all over again. By the numbers, this is a number 1 personal year for you. So it's sort of kind of like starting over, out with the old, in with the new. There's a lot of new opportunities coming on the horizon for you, Amir, if you learn how to let go of things, let go of people. One thing about Pisces is they're very sentimental people. But you have when this when this Jupiter goes direct, because in your astrology chart, you have 3 planets in the sign of Leo. You have Pluto, Saturn, and Mars in the sign of Leo. So check your health, be health conscious. If there's any little thing that's nagging you from an internal point of view, pay close attention to it, because Jupiter is getting ready to cross over your Pluto, your Saturn, and Mars, and these are critical planets in your chart, especially when they come to the realm of health, because Pluto or all these planets, Jupiter, are in your 6th house. So you're going to have to make some executive decision when it comes to health and wellness. Now, far as the woman part is concerned, looking at, wow, this is interesting. You too have Venus in the sign of Taurus in your chart. So I always look in a woman's chart, I sort of kind of look to where the moon is and to where Mars is. So, and in a man's chart, I look to where Venus is. So you have Venus in the sign of Taurus. I would suggest a Taurus woman. I would also look at your moon sign, an Aquarius woman. Always look in a woman's chart where Mars is and where the moon is. And in a man's chart, look where Venus is and where the moon is, and also where some of the other aspects on the 7th house. Anir, I got to go, man. Give me a call out, man.
Definitely will, and thank you so much. All that stuff you said was right on the point.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.